Hi and welcome back. My name is Lexi Jong for those of you who are new here, and here I like to talk about luxury makeup. Today I'm going through a good old-fashioned haul, and some of these items I've already started playing with, such as the Natasha Denona Mini Zendo palette. So this palette is one that is coming out on Saturday, October 10th, but it was available early on Mercari, and one of my friends, Jennifer, she was kind enough to share it with me, and I was able to pick up what I believe was one of the last ones. So this is it. I've already done a couple of eye looks with it, including the one on my eyes now. And let me just go ahead and swatch this. I will have a review of this up for you before it is released. And I'm waiting for the mini retro palette. I ordered that so I can compare them. So I should have full comparison and a review with a few eye looks up by the time that comes out on Saturday the 10th. So this is the mini Zendo palette, and I think the biggest thing that people see is this shade here in the middle, and they think it reminds them then of mini retro because you've got those like more pinky shades and then the green. This shade here really isn't green. So it kind of looks like it, but it's a different kind of shade. It's more silvery. And when you shift it in the light, you actually have a little bit of bronze in there. So it's a very interesting shade. This shade here at the top is actually a little bit on the cooler side than you would expect. And I think these two are my favorites. So they're gorgeous, but you can see it is a warm tone palette overall, but there are a little bit of cool shades in there. And so far I'm enjoying it. Another palette I picked up that I have started playing with as well is the new Bobbi Brown holiday palette. So her holiday collection this year comes out in this kind of packaging, and this is the Luxe Encore eyeshadow palette, and I picked up the bronze shade. There's also another one, I forget what it's called, burgundy maybe, but it's more pink shades. I thought this one looked really pretty, and we'll talk about this. So I've started doing some eye looks with this and testing out the shadows as well. I have to say, this is a lot bigger than I thought. And I thought it was gonna be like, you know, a small little eyeshadow palette, but it's actually pretty large. I also picked up one of the Makeup by Mario palettes, and I picked up the metallic palette. I haven't even opened this yet. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so palette here, we've got the white palette, and it's plastic, but it's not like this super, you know, it's not bad. So inside we have the metallic shades here, and I'm very curious to see how these perform. I wanted to compare them with some of the Natasha Denona shades, which is what they made me think of. Just when I'm seeing things online, texturally they look more like that. So I was pretty curious. So I picked this one up. I also have my review on the two new Wayne Goss blushes that I picked up coming soon. Unfortunately, every time I think I am recording, I am not recording. So I have messed up so many times on this video, but I've been really testing these blushes and comparing them to other blushes that I have to get a very thorough review on these. So that will be up soon. I have all of my thoughts formulated. This is Blush Peony, and this one here, you have two shades. So you have the shade Sweeten, which is the matte blush, and Shimmer Pink. And the highlight in this has a color shift, which you don't really see as much in swatching. It looks more like a light, soft pink, but it's much more evident on the face. The other shade I picked up is Vivid Azalea. So we've got the shade Shocking and Pearl. And I did use this in a Get Ready With Me. And Pearl is gonna have a gold glint. I also have 3 more Dior palettes that I haven't gotten a chance to play with yet. And these I picked up I've had them for a couple weeks now, but this is Black Bow, so I'm excited to play with this one. I also have Plum Tulle, and I wanted to see how this compared to Tutu. And from what I can tell so far, that they don't really look alike. I haven't tried this out yet, but just holding them side by side, let me show you. So here's Plum Tulle versus Tutu, and you know, at first glance, I thought they'd be pretty similar, but I think this one definitely has more warmth to it, and you know, you really have more like rosy mauve, dusty rose mauve type tones in these 3 shades here, and then you just have more of that wisteria blue based lavender shade and a deeper eggplant, whereas here these are definitely going to be a bit more lavender purple based in general. So I'm curious to see how they compare side by side. So we'll be testing these out soon. And then the third one I have left to play with is New Look. And I think it looks really pretty. You've got this burgundy shade here in the center, and then you've got neutrals. And I'm curious to see how this looks, and I want to compare it with Soft Cashmere as well. I also picked up a few things from Sydney Grace because I have wanted to try the cream multichromes, so those were restocked, and I wanted to see how these looked. I'm gonna put these ones on my hand. So this shade is Dragonfly, and I want to compare these with the new Natasha Denona Chromium shadows, but look at that. So that looks a lot like the Scarab shade with Natasha Denona, so I'm quite curious to see the differences between these. I also picked up Alexandrite, which is a shade that I don't think Natasha Denona has one like this, because her purple ones all seem more purple pink, and this is like purple and blue. So I wanted to look at this one as well. You can actually see on my finger what's left, that Alexandrite, you've got like purple, blue, and pink in there. So quite curious. And then the Dragonfly has green, gold, and maybe blue, green, and gold. I also picked up a few other shadows, just some singles to try from Sydney Grace, because I like the ones that I have so far. So they were having a sale, so I picked up a few more, and their shadows come packaged like this. You open the little envelope and you have your magnetic pan there. So I picked up some more like matte neutral shades and some like shimmery shades as well. And I mean, this one looks really pretty to me. So I'm curious to play with these as well. Another item, I picked up another Westman Atelier blush stick, and this is in the shade Doo Doo. So I thought this would be good for the cooler temperatures, and can't wait to play with this one. Let's just smear this out a little. So I think it'll give like a nice like berry flush. I also have a lip gloss from Clé de Peau that I wanted to try. This is the shade Charm. So I'm not gonna open this right now, but I thought it looked like a nice, more neutral pink. And then the last of my items, this is my Chanel holiday collection. So I am going to put up a video. I did a poll on Instagram to see whether or not you guys want like a video just with all the swatches and everything. So I will get to that hopefully tomorrow, put that up. And then I want to really test the shadows and everything for a little while and do several looks and so forth before I do a full review. So we'll do a quick first impressions video with swatching and maybe an eye look, and then we'll go ahead and do a longer review that's going to be more detailed about a week or so later. So just to show you what I picked up, I did pick up all 4 of the eyeshadow shades. I have all 4 of the lipsticks as well, and I picked up the blush. And then I don't know if you guys have been following my Chanel saga, but I couldn't decide if I wanted this collection or not in the beginning, and then I kind of missed the boat, got it too late. So some things were out of stock, so I got this over 3 orders. So I did order a couple other items while I was kind of making these decisions. So I ordered the 2 more blushes. I ordered Jersey and Malice, which I can't wait to play with. And then I also ordered two of the liquid eyeliners, and I have a few of these already and I love them. So I have Gris Argent, which is the gray one, but my favorite one that I have is Mauve Métal. And let me show you this. I wear these sometimes as liquid eyeshadow as well, but this shade here, you can see it's got some shimmer. It's kind of like a, you know, pinker plum type shade. And apparently some of these shades are limited edition. So Mauve Métal is a limited edition shade. I can't remember, I think Gris Argent might be also. And then I picked up the other two that are limited edition because they've been on my wish list. I just haven't gone around to ordering them. So now that I know they're limited edition, I wanted to pick them up. So I picked up the blue one, which is Blue Cobalt. And look at that. I mean, can you see how bright blue that, oops, well, I just dabbed my hand. So let me put that over here. So here is the blue one. You can see how bright and shocking blue that is. I thought this would look really nice with the denim palette. So I can't wait to play with this. And then I also picked up Bronze Doré. So this one is also limited edition. You can see it's like a golden brown with, you know, bronze undertones to it, but it's got some shimmer to it. So I thought this would be a really pretty, more neutral look. Seriously, look at that blue though. I mean, that is vibrant. Very excited. So that is everything that I have picked up recently. So I definitely have quite a few videos coming your way if you are interested. And if you have any orders of preference, please let me know down below in the comments. And thank you so much for sharing this with me. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great day and see you soon.